Hello, I'm Duchess DJ Love, host of GallivantingLikeARoyal.com, and this is Lady Lexi and Baby Love. We're at the Palms Casino and Resort in beautiful Las Vegas. I'm going to tell you about our fly and drive adventure where Lady Lexi gets to go with me and see the world, even though she's traveling with dementia. So if you're traveling with an Alzheimer's parent or someone with a memory disorder, then I can share some tips with you that may help. First of all, we did a fly and drive from Dallas-Fort Worth into Palm Springs, California. We wanted to go see Joshua Tree National Park because that's a family-friendly, dementia-friendly place to go because it's nature and you can drive and see a lot. You don't have to get out, but you can walk and take some trails which are very scenic. You can watch rock climbing in the evening at nighttime. Oh, it's beautiful for stargazing. And the lovely Palm Springs is your winter oasis for warm temperature to escape that cold. But again, if you're traveling with dementia or you have a dementia traveler, there's things you have to look out for. For one, she gets tired easy, or she gets confused with there's too much noise or too much busyness, too much going on. So what we have to do is take a minute, stop, pause, and breathe. I try to go find a quiet place for her just to let her calm down for a little bit. And as you can tell today, she's holding Baby Love because we have been on the go and it's been in and out. There's been a lot of commotion. So I'm giving her time to calm down before we go do some other things. But back to our trip, our fly and drive. In Palm Springs, we stayed at the Royal Sun Palm Springs Hotel. It's an aged hotel, but it's been refurbished. It's beautiful now. Hardwood floors, a beautiful heated outdoor pool. Botanical garden is right across the street from it. You got the mountain views. It's just a great place to stay. They even have a restaurant on site. So if you have someone like my mom with dementia and they don't want to go out or they're in their room and they need comfort and don't want to budge, you can bring up some food called room service. Okay, now after we drove around Palm Springs, there's a PS Heart You. It means Palm Springs loves you. That is a piece of art you can take a picture of. There's also a Marilyn Monroe statue that's huge. That is a must-see. They have a museum, which you should go check out. They have the Walk of Fame. They have their own stars with the different Hollywood stars that you can go and take your picture with. All kind of photo ops. Also, there's restaurants, nice boutiques if shopping is your thing. But the highlight would be going to the golf course. I'll have to get you the name for that because I'm talking off the top of my head right now. But that golf course is beautiful, lush green with fan palm trees. And it's open to the public and they have a restaurant there. Oh, you got to go check that out. Also, mentioning the fan palm trees, there's some what I call some little hikes. There's like a 1 mile loop and 3 mile, 4 mile loop with the waterfall. Believe it or not, there's water in the desert. You know, hey. So I'll give you more information about that in the details. But it's owned by the Indian Canyon. You pay to go through there, and you can walk through this lush trail of huge pine palms. It's the largest in the world, from my understanding, of the fan palm trees, and it's just a canopy, gorgeous. Lady Lexi loved it. There's a little waterfall going down, so the trickling of the water is soothing or very relaxing. Again, traveling with dementia, you have to find dementia-friendly things to do that keep them engaged and also happy. Also, you can go up and take the Palm Springs aerial tramway. It's a circular tram that takes you up high, and there's a snow-capped mountains while we were there. There's a dusting. Then you look down into the valley and see beautiful Palm Springs below. It's a great bird's eye view. Also, another thing is Palm Springs is famous for its windmills. There's like what I call a huge windmill farm. We took pictures of it on the way going to Joshua Tree National Park. Also, with Joshua Tree National Park, there's 2 entrances. Maybe there's a third one. But the one we went to was in, I can't think of the name of it now, Yukon Valley. But we drove all the way through the park and came out Cottonwood Springs. That's a long drive back to Palm Springs on I-10. However, that's where the visitor center is at. Of course, you got to strike your pose with the welcome signs, National Park showing that you've been there. And while you're in the park, there's trails where you can see a heart-shaped rock. There's what they call Skull Mountain, where you can see the different shapes of the rocks. We got videos of people rock scaling, climbing the rocks, which was cool. Also, good food in Palm Springs. A lot of different healthy choices that you can eat downtown Palm Springs. Outdoor little patios, fresh, good stuff. Okay, so after we spent a few days in Palm Springs, hey, we got to go to Death Valley National Park. That was next on our agenda. On this trip, we stayed inside the park at the ranch at Death Valley. Prior trip, we stayed at the Furnace Creek Inn, which is a historical registry hotel, which is just lush with palm trees as well. The ranch at Death Valley is also lush with a saloon, general store, several eateries, a bar, what I would call taking you back in time, sculptures, artifacts from previous days where you can look at. There's horses, you can get bicycle riding. Again, stargazing in the parks is fabulous. I mean, you can just look up and just go, wow. You can see all the stars. But driving through Death Valley, you got to go to Badwater and see where you below sea level, like minus 200 feet below sea level, and you see the salt lakes, the salt tabs, or just salt, white salt, beautiful salt. You can actually walk out on those. I have photos for you on that too. But then after we spend a day and a half exploring Death Valley, go to the visitor centers. Always check out the visitor centers. They have really great, what I would call like a mini museum with tells you about the park, the history, give you more information that you would otherwise not know. So do that. And always get your things stamped. Your maps, if you have a park, like I do the park passport, get it stamped so you can show, hey, I've been here, done that, ching ching, check it off. Lady Lexi loves it. You can see now she's taking a nap. My talking just puts her at ease. Even though I talk really fast, she understands me. She's used to me, and it just relaxes her. So, now from Death Valley, we drove to the lovely Las Vegas. As you can see in the background, our view. This is in our living room. Our bedroom is back here, and it is huge, just as huge as this. I'll show photos of it tonight with the absolutely phenomenal views. But that's all I have for you right now. We'll come back with some tips. Oh, dementia-friendly tips. Been traveling with dementia, how to travel with an Alzheimer's parent, how to care for someone with dementia, got you covered. We take snacks. Every 2 hours we stop and stretch our legs, make sure she drinks plenty of water. I engage her, I ask her questions as we're riding by. Did you see that? What is that? What's over here? I get her involved in whatever we do. Also, when we're flying, as you can tell, Baby Love goes with us. Baby Love is her security blanket. Baby Love gives her comfort. That calms her down, so that's what we do. She also has her water bottle that we take with her that's hers, that she knows it's hers, so she can drink out of. That gives her comfort as well. She has her own blanket, and we take what we call her favorite magazines, so she can be engaged and look through the pictures and read. These are just some of my simple tips to do to keep someone with dementia or Alzheimer's at peace and calm while you travel. So again, I'm Duchess DJ Love, and I have a book, Navigating the World, Traveling with a Loved One with Dementia, that gives you more insights and more tips on how to care for someone with dementia, how to travel with someone with dementia. You have a dementia traveler, dementia traveling. These are things that you need to think about, and my book's available on Amazon. Also, it's available on my website, gallivantinglikearoyal.com. I have other books too on the Budget Traveler's Blueprint. I have Travel To, my signature book. It's a 30-day trip tips gratitude devotional where each day gives you a trip tip with some inspirational quotes, a cool photo that I've taken somewhere, mind space where you can make reflection notes. So after your month of doing this, you have a nice keepsake to carry with you to put all your notes in. It's got a travel checklist at the back. Also gives you some sample readings of my other books that I have available as well. Because you know what, if you travel, you got to have money. So we talk about money mindset, the art of wealth. We covered those things too. So as a frequent traveler, a world globetrotter, Lady Lexi and I do lots of stuff, and we want to share with you our tips so we don't break the bank, but you can care for your dementia parent, your dementia loved one with ease, with comfort. And as a caregiver, you have peace. You're not stressing out, and enjoy a great trip. That's all for now. I'll be back later.